What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down carry for Achane. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And just 2 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he is on 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You know, you spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
60 back, ready? Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
He's going to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
It leads to
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Motion. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass him on a quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ready.
Third down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 10 yards brings up fourth down.
Watch the ship. 79 Broncos. Go.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Now it's second and goal from the one. They'll try and punch it in. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19. Let go.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Escapes the pockets. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll throw from his end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out.
Okay,
looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 65.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Hauled in left side. This gets up past the 20. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that is a Dolphins first down. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Back to pass on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 40-yard line.
Achane to the right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get it. 18 Rattler. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes out to the left. Makes the ground bounds left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The kick is
that
good.
one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this away. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veterans. QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 3rd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Completed over the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw it again.
At the 48-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Offensive line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Do quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins.
Sticking to the air here. Looking right, and he finds him. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey!
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
18, pioneer. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Chased out to his right. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
You never, ever force an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
They get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd and short.
19 strikes, 19 touchdowns. Cougar Dragon 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Achane running right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Go. Got 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
On the set.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60.
It's Achane, the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Achane again on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd down. Has it in close. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Come on. Pass to 60. Pass 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Finds a seam down the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pick up 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Going now on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18.
Again to throw on second. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Dolphins are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot step, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Space past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Trying to run it in. Achane. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Pass play now. On the move, hit it right. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't get
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Check out.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Throw left side, complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Trucks a defender. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Running left. Here's Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's caught. Devon Achane. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but the ball's tracked to that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Caught at the 20-yard line. This is all the way to the 13-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
And he's short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the marker. They've got 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up after hitting Peter in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially huge talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Achane up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Come 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 18. 76.
He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Now looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Misses. Caught inside the 15. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And off running left, it's Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw here. Chased out to his right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 47-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. As he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
There on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set! Cougar 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
60 by 60 by.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, Dragon 60, Viking 8, ready,
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Working on first down. He put everything he had into this one. They did it. He made the interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it up.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, that's slide around and making the play.
Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. All the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
60 Bobcat, 60 crap, Buffalo 8, ready.
They are throwing it again. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. Now the offense has to make a long walk back to the line for third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
There he is on third and short. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
70 range, 70 range, 60 by 6.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
going to throw it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going now on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw on second and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is one...
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that. We're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. Makes a tackle. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again to throw on second. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 60. Hop, set, Buffalo 18. Hup.
Here's the throw. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. 60 Abel.
Back to the well again. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Come on. 7-5. Viking 18.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown. We'll go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Things trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. 8 Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19 Lions.
He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't move right back to that well.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on down as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Back to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready,
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Viking, it's Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Chimere DK, the one he's looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
One final shot here. Headed out right. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as